Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We're continuing The Boys. This is season 4, episode 5, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. And it's been a little while since we watched the previous episode, and you guys probably know by now that, it's been a little bit difficult for us to keep up and get them out in time. We really haven't been doing a good job of that, but there's a good reason why, because we've just been busy and sick, and then sick again, more busy and sick again, and it's been really hard to stick to a schedule and for me to do, because the editing takes a long while, and
especially with these episodes,
especially with these long ass episodes. So apologize for that, but we're still trying to hang on here, and we're still watching and have been very excited to continue the story. So unless you have anything else, nope. All right.
You might hear the rain.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
That's Danish weather.
It's
Danish summer weather.
Danish summer weather for you. Yes, it's sun, rain, sun, rain, sun, rain, sun, rain. Very sunny, very hot, and then very wet and
very cold.
Very cold. More rain, windy, and then rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So you never really know. But all right, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, throw in a comment. It really helps out when you do that. And if you want to support the channel, and boy do we need some support at the moment to keep going, you can do so over on Patreon and right here on YouTube with YouTube memberships. It's not expensive at all. It's quite cheap, I would say. And then you get access to uncuts and early reaction, stuff like that. And we also have a merch store. Links, description, or pin comment. You know the dealio. Let's do it. The Boys, Season 4, Episode 5. Here we go.
Welcome to Godolphin University.
The virus only affects soups. It attaches to the compound V.
Oh, okay. Getting some stuff from Gen V.
The only one who knows how to replicate it.
Gotcha.
In a world of chaos, some things
no.
never change. That good will always win, that love conquers all, and that heroes will answer the call to protect, to inspire.
Sure. Big chief is as white as you can get.
Cameron Coleman and the Deep!
Oh, does not look heavy. Yeah, doing all of that shit, it didn't help, did it?
One of the many new projects we've got coming to you on the VCU timeline.
Phases 7 through 19.
Okay.
Looks familiar.
Very. Let's see if they can actually keep to that schedule.
I'm telling you, I
okay.
feel great.
What's the last thing you remember?
Let me see. I was in Smart and Final. I was buying a family pack of pizza rolls. They didn't have pepperoni, so I had to get Supreme. Or was it triple meat?
Dad?
No, it was Supreme.
It's nice to have him back, though. Yeah. But we unfortunately already know that something terrible is going to happen.
I thought that's what you wanted. It fell out of your coat. I don't understand. Why did you bring it if you didn't want to use it?
Look, I wanted to.
Communicate.
Yeah, Starlight can't decide whether to rape a baby or kill it.
Jesus, fuck.
What?
This is a biblical war of good versus evil, folks. Now, on the subject of baby killers, let's welcome our guest, Dr. Dorian Boone. Dr. Boone, what'd Starlight's baby feel when she murdered it?
Oh.
On ferrets.
So rough. Ferrets?
Sorry, no. It's like...
He said Homelander's a hero, so I told him the truth. Then he told me to F-word off, so I hit him.
Baby, fighting is not how you solve problems.
Why not? That's what you do.
Of course she was going to throw that in his face.
I am not gonna lose another person I love to this superhero shit.
Let me talk to her.
You fix this. Now.
Bloody freezing out here.
Well, I mean, I was thinking we could meet in your mom's pussy, but, you know, I wanted someplace more private.
What the fuck?
How about we do this job? Just you and me.
I don't know, Joe.
MM's on the verge of a breakdown. Frenchie is a fucking junkie. Huey is a gaping wet pussy, and the two soups on your side.
Again, with the pussy comparisons.
Half your brain is a fucking tumor. This is your last shot at Homelander, and now you decide to go soft. Yeah, they are decent people. But you and me, we don't belong with decent.
Maybe being on the verge of death gives you some perspective, and you want to be decent-ish.
I'm getting blamed for the murder you did.
I'll call you a cunt, but you ain't got the depth or the warmth.
I've been meaning to ask you something. How was it that you took out Ezekiel?
Blacked out, came to, and there he was. All over the shop. But never mind that bollocks.
Never mind?
The answer to all our prayers.
And what might that be?
Well, it's nothing much, just a virus that kills soups.
Okay.
Cooked up a bug that latches onto the V in their bloodstream. Now, it's completely harmless to humans, but to soups...
Wow. That's a lot of good people that we're gonna...
Fucking diabolical.
I reckon we get our hands on some and try it out on our lovely VP-elect.
Why the hell are we just finding out about this shit?
But she's the one who has it.
Yeah.
Newman had picked me to the post, so we're gonna have to nick it from her.
This is
Oh.
insane and desperate.
He knows. He does know.
I know I should be happy, but I'm not sure I'm strong enough to fight all the sinners. Will you carry me, Jesus? Are you? Are you there?
Lord Soldier. Okay, so that's... That's their new division, Vought Faith. Sure. Make some money out of it.
Ezekiel, adios, amigo.
Still searching for this leak.
Any leads?
There's gotta be someone. That
She knows.
footage didn't just run itself out of crime analytics.
Run itself.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah, she knows.
Oh!
Stay close, Dominic. This won't take long.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. Shit, okay.
I have pottery class in 10 minutes.
Right. Would you rather finger some fucking clay, or...
That's the presidential pardon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She did what I raised her to do.
You're right. You taught her how to be a monster, but not a little girl.
Oh, he doesn't know that.
Throw in custody of Zoe. Ain't no better deal. And you know it.
Whoa. Getting Stan on your side?
Wow.
This is a bad idea.
Might be.
Charming. Do you have a towel I could place over the seat?
No.
This Huey, which is my engagement ring for when you proposed to Annie.
Wow, Mom. Thank you. That's so sweet. But I don't know if I don't know if we're ready like right now.
Are you crazy?
Things are a little busy.
I'm really sorry that I missed this. You know this.
Me too.
I'm still mad at her. Like I still I don't trust her. It would be nice if this part of Huey's life could mend it back together. Just don't think that's where we're headed.
You remember when Jar Jar got leukemia?
You what?
Yeah.
Cat wouldn't eat and yet somehow
Oh.
still had diarrhea.
You named your cat Jar Jar?
When it came to an advance directive, let's just say I didn't want to end up like Jar Jar. Hey, where's your mom gone?
She went to the bathroom, remember?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, what?
You got a nice place.
I've rarely been. It's the smell. But if Victoria wanted to keep her proclivities quiet, it'd be here.
Someone's here, all right. Oh. Oh, the fuck? Testing like the virus or Mr. Fuzzy Buzzy?
And some of the...
Have you been injecting V into animals? Temp V into... Oh
Lose
no.
muscle.
Super critters. Don't. Why?
Did Monty Python tell you nothing?
It's all gone. What? Holy shit.
Holy sh...
Oh, she's here. Okay, just to make them aware. Oh, fuck.
They want to kill me.
I'm sorry. Are you upset that I betrayed you? You might as well use their expertise. At the very least, they're effective cannon fodder.
Thanks. It's really nice of you.
Thanks.
A story about a hero.
I'm not giving up on you, but you can't give up on yourself.
Will Ferrell. Training. He trained.
Trust me, I'm just as excited as you all for this film. That is
so excited.
so close to my heart. Just finished reshooting his reshoots, making it the most expensive TV show ever. So, you know, it's gotta be good, am I right?
Yeah, sure. That's how it works.
We have 2 black heroes in the 7 and 1 unspecified.
Newest diversity initiative. Black Addict.
Some say go woke, go broke. Well, we say go woke, get yoked.
I can't. It's so fucking stupid.
You want to get script approval? I can make anything sing.
Give me your black Amex.
You want... You know what? Why don't you take my whole wallet?
That's not...
And the keys to your Jaguar.
I would love to do that.
Mm-hmm. But that's not...
Brian, what do you say?
No, thank you.
So you're really not mad at me?
No.
But he's just walking away with the wallet and the keys.
I've been manipulated by people my whole life.
You seem to tense up when Homelander's on screen.
Oh.
Why is that?
What do you think?
No more rules. For either of us. We are both emancipated from slavery. As far as I'm concerned, this whole planet is empty. Except for you and me.
It's a dangerous plot.
I can only assume that you're searching for a way to control Homelander. He's a Freudian cesspool. Random impulse and deep insecurity. There's no one who can control that.
That's the perfect description.
Yeah.
Stick to the shadows, never reach too high.
That was to protect you.
No, that was because you were ashamed of me. My daughter will never have to live like that.
What's gonna happen when we find the virus and this little truce is over?
Starlight blinds the bitch, and before she knows what's what, I'll jab her with a dose.
Okay.
Great plan. What was that? Oh!
Is that Samir?
No, it's one of his lab assistants.
What the hell is...
Oh my god! What the f... Why, what's wrong with your powers? Nothing is happening. Okay, you can do that at least. Beat up chicken. I think they can get out of there.
Little wonder your pal Samir was Ving up a Kentucky Fried fucking massacre. You eat, sleep, and shit loads, don't you?
Right, because you're
Stop
such a
pushing.
paragon of virtue. You tell your friends about the deal we made?
Wait, what does that mean?
Said he'd steal all the files you had on me if I gave him Ryan.
It's an absolute wonder to me that you all managed to live.
Yeah.
This wasn't how I was planning to tell you, but this isn't working out for me anymore. I mean, it was one thing when you were really in charge around here.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I needed Dom. Was dominating. But I hope we can still be friends.
Sure you do. Yeah, well, I do not feel bad for Ashley. Not really.
I don't really feel bad for most of these people.
No.
You set me up to get my ass beat.
And you fell for it. Now you don't have to play a victim. You can really be one.
Y'all just think I'm stupid, poor white trash.
I don't think you're poor.
No.
I noticed you're having a little
Performance issues?
projectile dysfunction.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you worry about yourself?
Saw you beat the piss out of Firecracker on national television. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the hell out of it. But don't you think it was a little out of control?
Where are we going?
You think I don't want to let her out sometimes, but I can't. I gotta be Newman. I mean, shit, you've been Starlight for so long. Do you even know who Annie is anymore?
Why?
You really got your shit locked down.
I get, dude, she's really struggling with everything.
Yeah,
right now.
and Newman did that on purpose. She was
Yeah,
pushing her. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, the Wabbit.
I'm not sure it's dead.
The fuck?
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah. It's
Well,
just...
now it certainly is. Or what it like, but something inside of it is still alive. Is that what's inside of him?
Probably, yeah.
The things crawling around? Squishy.
But how did he survive the outburst of it then?
Ladies and gentlemen, Tech Night.
Oh, this
Well,
fucking
this is
asshole.
my last movie, so I'd say we're due for a re.
Saw him in
Gen
Gen
B?
B, and
Yeah.
he is grade A-hole.
The leak wasn't Annika, it was me. What the fuck?
Fuck, are you fucking suicidal? Piece of shit. I took one shit in Homelander's toilet. I'm not joining the fucking Rebel Alliance.
We made a deal. So you either help me get Sage off my jock, or you go down with me.
The Tech Night plumbs a whole new pit of darkness with its soundtrack of Nirvana hits and a 12-minute
Don't you
sequence that's entirely pitch black.
12-minute pit. Why?
Where's Dad?
I thought he was with you.
Huh?
No?
No.
Dad. Pheew?
Wait.
What's...
How'd that happen? Oh,
Huey, what's going on?
who are you?
Oh, no.
Excuse me.
Oh, ma'am!
What's this power?
Let me take you to dinner. Eh? I'm a nice guy. I promise.
What? This is sick.
Oh, yikes. I think I'm just gonna throw up.
Don't.
Oh, fuck.
You?
Dad?
I gotta go.
Yeah, wait, just...
I gotta go.
You left.
But I came back. Remember?
I did everything for you.
Stop.
Get down on the ground now.
Oh, sir? Wait. No!
Okay. This is absolutely fucked. Oh, wait.
She's gonna maybe fuck your wife. Excuse me? Tabitha, she wants me to swing by for a late night muff dive, which will take forever because I don't need to come up for air. I can just breathe right through her juices. No.
I could cut a package together, have it on the air by tonight.
You wouldn't.
Watch me. Still trying to keep it classy. Okay?
Ah, deep. Why?
He's a nerd, but when a gypsy swaps our bodies...
So what do you want to do?
They were in Gen B as well. She lost her arm though, so I don't know why. It looked like she had both here. now.
Prosthetics, perhaps?
No, maybe.
I kind of want to help people. But not like with fake saves, like really help.
Yeah, Ryan.
You send that lovely young lady over here, please. And you come too.
What?
Is he making you uncomfortable? Like, you can tell me you won't get in trouble.
Yes.
Kinda. Yeah.
Ryan.
Oh, I don't like this.
Adam, I think you should apologize.
I
I'm sorry if I was inappropriate.
No, not like that.
You're fine.
Adam, I think you should get on your knees and do it again.
Or,
Like Homelander just wants him to fuck with him. Like Ryan wants to do the right thing,
but this is not how you.
I'm sorry if I
if
our inequitable power dynamic and I made you feel uncomfortable.
He's still lying.
I agree. I think maybe he.
No,
needs
no,
to be
no, no.
told
That's
less.
not how we do things. Ryan, please, 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 please.
No, don't smile.
That's not how we help people.
I want you to slap him.
No, Ryan.
Oh, fuck.
Do it again.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ryan.
Oh, what a sweet bonding moment between father and son.
Every time I think like, okay, Ryan's got it, then
Like he wants to be on the right path. It's just Homelander.
Forgiving is important.
Forgiving, oui. But not being forgiven. Would I confess to some priest I don't even know in a peep show boot and all my sins wash away? Dog shit.
You don't want to forgive yourself.
I mean, have you told Kamiko?
If I tell her, I'm scared she'll hate me. I'm even more scared she won't.
Oh no. Any V in that one?
Off we fuck. Nice and slow.
Off we fuck. Whoa, whoa. Oh,
What
flying
happened here?
Flying beat up sheep. What are we doing? Holy.
Oh my god.
What is this farm? What happened? Oh, she's dead.
I think there's a lot of this I'm not gonna be able to see, or at least like a yes. So.
Oh mon Dieu.
No more Expendables, right?
Oh, there he is.
So he's dad?
Dr. Shaw was my top man at Bot R&D before he went behind my back and deflowered my daughter.
Deflowered my daughter.
We gave V to a hamster so we could test the virus on it.
Oh, that hamster was your first mistake, mon ami.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
V had already leaked into the groundwater.
Is the virus gone?
It leaked into the groundwater and now the virus is gone. Damn, Samir, you fucked up. Oh, one dose.
So we inject it into your dead buddy over here as bait, and then we put him outside to infect the crazy fucking flying sheep.
This man is in no condition to fuck a sheep.
That's not... Huh?
They would eat him.
Frenchie, why did you go there? Just because he said semen?
And you can't even get it out. Enough! Look! Y'all see this? Hives. And I got them because y'all motherfuckers are driving me to fuck crazy.
Hives.
You're not a monster, Butcher. You are a motherfucker, but you a motherfucker with a heart.
Work together.
Okay, so that is what we're doing. Squirting all of it in there. So that's just the last of the virus, using it to take care of sheep.
Those people.
Crazy shit happens when you give healthy people V, so I guess when someone's brain dead.
How are you so calm?
Sort of isn't the first time I've been through.
Yeah, I've been through a lot.
Nothing is gonna happen to you.
Daphne!
You sure about that though?
When you took to the Vought store to buy the Tech Night doll, I was short $8 even though I saved for weeks. And you said anything for your #1 hero. But that's the thing, Dad, he never was.
You were.
And that's why I needed you to wake up so that I could say it. And I know that you heard it. You're my hero, Dad. Huey? Yeah. Yeah, Dad, it's me, it's Huey.
Where are we? There's something wrong with me. I can't stop it. I don't know what to do.
That's okay. think I do.
Ugh. You okay?
Yeah.
You have to fuck.
Did you say it takes for the virus to kick in?
It's been different every time.
But like an estimate between what and what?
He was also the guy who was conducting experiments on Grogu, right?
Is it the same actor?
Isn't it?
Dr. Pershing?
Yes. That's his face.
Oh, nope, not fine, not fine, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay, it's raining sheep.
Where's Samir?
Oh.
Where's Samir?
Not very sporting of you to renege on a deal.
Deal was a pardon for the virus. No virus, no deal.
Wow.
We scoured the property. We couldn't find Dr. Shaw, but we did find this. I'm very sorry.
Was that a part of him?
Wait, she did that, right? I don't know. Or did he do it?
There's some fuckery afoot.
This country is corrupt beyond repair. So we gotta save it. We have to save America. We'll have to do some terrible things, some violent, merciless, maybe even cruel things for the greater good.
Well, okay, where are you going with this?
You'll no longer be beloved celebrities. You will be wrathful gods.
Anything you need, Homelander.
We recently found a leak here at Vought Tower, and I thought together we might plug it.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, wait. Oh! Throwing that guy under the bus.
I don't know what the milk is. I didn't
Oh,
do it.
shit.
Someone set me up.
Ashley did that. Oh, because he dumped her.
Show me a little wrath.
Oh. I'm still gonna fuck your wife tonight.
Wasn't exactly a fan of that guy at all, but Steel. No.
Wait, voice?
Pardon?
Just a moment, sir.
Madame, excusez-moi.
Sir, we'll get to you when we can.
committed murder.
Oh, he's gonna turn himself in.
If we don't do this, then he spends the rest of his life scared and confused and in prison or an asylum.
What is he
Or he
giving?
kills more innocent people.
He's right.
An overdose?
I don't want to be Jar Jar.
No one does.
I'm scared.
Hey, Dad, it's okay. Hey, I'm right here. And I love you so much. I'm not gonna hold on, okay? You can go.
I love you too, son. My wee Huey. You know where I really want to go?
Where?
It's Paris.
Yeah, you know, we can, three of us, we could do the Da Vinci Code tour.
Visit all those spots where Tom Hanks.
Damn.
Don't let him wake up again.
I think this is it.
Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where.
Oh, I think this is it.
Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah. 'Cause he knows, but they're not saying where. Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, he captured him.
Oh,
Now, see, that is classic Butcher.
And cut off his... Whoa.
To make it...
Looked like he died.
Yeah.
The football days are over. But don't you worry. We'll patch you up.
Right. Yeah, I do think that is the same actor. The guy who played Dr. Pershing.
You're gonna make us some more of that virus.
He just can't catch a break.
So stupid.
Music. That was another crazy episode. And emotional as well. Fuck. That's... Man. Like, we knew beforehand, unfortunately, just because when we aren't able to watch the episodes as soon as they come out...
There's a high chance of being
there's
spoiled by...
something. Yeah, there's a risk, always a risk. As soon as we look on the interwebs, which can be hard not to do sometimes, and especially if you have to do something work related or just we saw a picture where Simon Pegg was covered in blood and like in the hospital gown, so like we knew something was gonna happen, but I still wasn't at all prepared for like how and what and his powers and like the bloodbath that ensued. No. But especially not how it then got resolved actually just inside of this episode. And I guess in the end like it sort of, I don't know, like helped Huey to accept that his father was going to die and
yeah, like I think what you usually hear about when someone loses a loved one is like they regret that they didn't get to say all the things that they wanted to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And we also know that the last thing that they talked about was like how he felt like that was like such a stupid little
his dad wanted to talk about some books or something, and
some...
Huey was just brushing him off. Like,
and so he never got to tell him some very important things. Wanted him to make sure that he knew that he was loved and that he was his hero all along.
Yeah.
And like there's the whole thing because he never understood Huey's love for like cartoon heroes. And we also heard it with him going back in time where he said like, well, he wanted this collective of Tech Knight, but he didn't, like, it was a doll. Like, it was not like an action figure, it was a doll. Come on. Like, so he has like a natural skepticism of heroes, or I don't know if it's natural, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And all along, like, Huey has been collecting heroes like this and
interacting with them then also a lot later on in life and seeing how most of them are definitely not heroes.
Yes, but he grew up with that, and him as a father probably didn't think much of it. I don't even think like Huey made much of it until, and it was like probably one of those revelations he had afterwards that, well, I might have been very much into heroes, but and these like all soups, like they have powers and everything, but heroes. But the actual like it's literally the lyrics from My Hero by Foo Fighters. It's like my hero is ordinary. My hero is my dad, right? Like that's the gist of it.
All of these soups and whatnot that he had been like growing up worshipping, wanting to be like them, and then learning everything that he then learned later on about the true nature of all the soups, but then also realizing like my hero was always right there. It was my dad, and
he was just an ordinary guy. And I also think that in their last moments, or in the last moments with him, like we also know why Huey and Huey's dad, Hugh
Hugh
Junior and Senior, why they are good people, and it's in the last moments they're doing the right thing. When push comes to shove, when what did Homelander say? Well, like they were not wrath gods. They were not. They were just
doing. It might be the hard thing, but the right thing to do. Definitely.
And I would even say that Huey got Huey Jr. got the long end of the stick there, because he actually got to say the things that he needed or felt like he needed to get closure, and also to get up to that point. And I feel like a lot of people are not that lucky. Like
get to do
especially
that.
when it comes to stuff like strokes, is like it's so sudden,
Yeah,
and you're completely just like you lose consciousness in a matter of very short time, so you don't even get to, and you might not even know what's up, like what's wrong, before you are actually in a state of
it's too late.
Yeah, like you're losing consciousness, and then you don't have the ability, or like you don't have the chance to say to people that you love them or whatever you need to say, and that also goes the other way around. So I think like Huey Jr. got a very, like, that was very.
I think we can just say lucky. Huey and then Hugh Senior. Yeah.
But I think in that department, he definitely. I know that a lot of trauma, unfortunately, was also involved that's what's a little bit more trauma under the belt than with everything he's already gone through, right? But I mean, just like in terms of actually getting that closure with like the most important person to him. Yeah, I think that was very lucky, and
with his dad, while also being in a situation where he's getting maybe not closure per se, but some explanation and something about his mom, which is a big thing for a majority of his life, was why did you leave? And now she is back, and I'm starting to think that like with this whole storyline, we're not going to, because I thought that we're gonna find out at some point that the mom was bad or something. We weren't supposed to trust her, but I do think that everything she's said and done has been truthful. Now that we're here, and when we got that ending, and they both said goodbye to him and sorry, well, she said, she apologized, and got that closure.
And she
both of them.
She also told him why she gave him the compound V was because she knew all the shit he went through, and she just didn't want him to lose another person that was.
Yeah, like you didn't want you to lose another parent now that you already, lost me and can never take that back.
No.
So, damn, that was so rough, so tough.
And I know I've said this before, but Huey situations, or like these Huey bloodlines, they're so realistic in a way, right? Because like. It's at least
unrealistic shit is happening, but it's very earnest.
I don't know. Sure. He's going on a killing spree because he wakes up and his brain is not functioning properly because of stroke and everything. So that part is not as realistic, but like his storylines are somewhat more grounded than a lot of. Maybe it's just because I can just relate to his situation a lot more, but I also feel like it's somewhat deliberate. That Huey and everything, like all the storylines around Huey, are usually more or less grounded in something that's super real. Not that everything else isn't grounded in something super real. It's just a lot harder to kind of relate in the same way to.
Sure, yeah.
For example, Frenchie wanting to
punish himself
for going on a killing spree and murdering a whole family, and then this. Loved one. I mean, again, it's like it's just a little bit harder for me to relate to in.
Sure, think like doing something like that and not being able to forgive yourself for it. Like we've all, I'm sure, done things throughout our lives that we had a hard time forgiving ourselves for something we did or said, but that is on a different level. Whereas like with Huey, the whole like relationship like with parents here, maybe not to the extent that a parent left you or anything, but like that there's just a lot of so many like relatable thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, like I could just start on a list, but for example with Robin, I know that, well, she died in a weird as in very specific way, but you can just like the whole situation, it could be drunk driving, for example, and A-Train was a drunk driver, and killed her right in front of him, and you will I would say that people would definitely bear some sort of grudge towards the drunk driver. I'm pretty sure like
yeah, of course, yeah.
So again, like some of these things are very relatable, and at least that's how I just relate much more to Huey and Huey's situation, and also him just being a completely normal person and has been all the way through. Is like he's somewhat a straight guy in all of this. I know
what you mean. Yeah.
So.
Yes, he's very much like the way he's reacting in situations is the way that the audience is reacting.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? A lot of the time, but he's at least like one of the most compelling characters, I'd say.
I think that's also again very deliberately made.
Like, yes, very very much on purpose. And that is not to say again that the other characters aren't going through things that like they aren't compelling, or they aren't going through something that can't be relatable for sure. But and especially in this episode, it was very much centered on like how you feel about yourself, your past deeds, and what you're gonna do, and in relation to like your family as well, kids, parents, grandkids. What? Yeah, like there were several instances with the characters here, where there was that through line, so to say, be it like Edgar and Victoria Newman. There's a fucked up relationship there, but the way he got talked into being a part of all of this and get the presidential pardon, even though it didn't work out in the end, it was because he wanted to save his granddaughter, wanted to make sure that she was safe, but coming face to face with Victoria again, and then figuring out that like we still care for each other. Like, why would she save him there in the end if that wasn't the case? And then we got, of course, with his daughter. There's something going on there where his work on this world is just affecting that relationship, and Monique wants him to fix it, so he's feeling a lot of pressure there. He's got fucking hives.
Yeah,
from that and everyone else around him.
Yeah.
And then we also have like what Butcher is struggling with, wanting to do the right thing, and he wants to do it for Ryan, but how far should he go, in what direction? He wants to do the right thing, but he just I guess thinks that he's realizing that like that's not gonna be enough. I have to go full asshole here, and do some horrible shit, which is, I don't know if that's also like what Homelander is the conclusion he's arriving at, is like we have to be these wrathful gods, not superheroes, not celebrities. Very, very afraid of that entire situation, just how much out of hand that can get. And yeah, so just like a lot of interpersonal shit as well, like how everyone is dealing with each other, the power balances and struggles. And it was a meaty episode, but they all are. Like,
yeah, sure, like, but I feel like there's like this. For each and every episode, there's like a lot more layers and a lot more stuff to talk about, because it gets more meaty, as you say.
It does. But if we get into every little detail, I think we're gonna be here forever. Because we have a tendency to sometimes like a very long, semi-long discussions. But we also try to keep it shorter. We can try. We will. Is there anything like out of all of that, any specific scenes or any of what happened that you want to zoom in on, hone in on, that you thought was important?
Not really. Like there was, as you say, there was a lot of power balances in play and like different, lot of small comments on perhaps that, and just like tiny things here and there. It's like for levity's sake, but also because I think a lot of the subtext of what's going on is very like it's comments on what's going on in life, like in
that too like that social commentary is
it's
definitely
there's
there.
a lot of good things and like
A lot of it, like both when it comes to, it's like a lot with the media, and be it like right wing or left wing, and then also with like big movie studios, their plans and whatnot. Like those are very much a nod to Marvel, the MCU.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Who wants to see all of that? Like, at least it's what they're showing us these movies, but like people are eating it up, and that's maybe also commentary on how a lot of people will just be eating up whatever is served in front of them. But that's not something we need to necessarily get into
That's
at
a
all.
whole thing.
That is a whole thing, but yeah.
And then there's like the whole thing with the A-Train and the leak, and them trying to find out, and like people getting accomplished by not by choice, but Ashley, for example. Like,
there's a lot of backstabbing going on.
Yeah, and what's her face? Sage trying to, I think she's figured everything out, but she's just trying to play her pieces right, and like there's a whole whatever Homelander was saying, like I'm afraid of where it's going.
Yeah,
I'm afraid what's going on with Ryan and him, and like cause like I even said like that's not how we do it. Like that's not how we don't feed this. If you want justice, or like you have a tendency to perhaps like take it over to the revenge category, and like it does feel good when we see someone who is like an asshole or something get swift punishment, but like that's not how, like at least that's not how I feel about it. That's not how we do things, and I also think that's a commentary on that's not how we do things, because Homelander is like this like almost a prime example on what you should definitely not do. And especially when it comes to like raising a child, that's definitely not what you're gonna do. But again, he is what was he saying? He's something with insecurity. Was like I don't know.
What Stan Edgar said
something that was like just brilliant,
spot on when it comes to describing Homelander. Can be very just with what you said. Very tempting to want to see the tormentor being tormented,
and that's not
gonna fix the situation. Make yourself feel better. Not even like what he did in the previous episode, where he went home and killed all of those people. Like we saw just at the beginning here how that of course it didn't make him feel better. He's still plagued by all of that. He's still fucked up. Like it did nothing. It probably only made it worse. So yay.
Yeah. So very worried for Ryan, very worried for all of them. This whole virus things, I think I've got questions about it, but I know I shouldn't ever question the science and stuff like this.
Like that, how the science works. But
that I should never.
But plot wise, does it, because you didn't watch Gen V, does any of that stuff, is there any instances where you're like, I wish I had more information here, or
no? I think
they clear?
I think they got like the important details that you need to like kind of figure things out. Those like the twins or whatever they were, that from Gen V. Like there's certain things where it's like I don't know these people, but they were from Gen V, Tech Knight and these two.
Yeah, we saw Tech Knight who was investigating something at Godolkin, and then the two young people there aren't twins, but I'm just telling.
I don't need to know. I'm just saying that I don't know these people. But if I guess it's just like if you watch Gen V, then it's kind of like a little.
You have some extra information.
Yeah, that was a little gold medal for you or whatever. But the important things that we needed to know about, like the virus and everything, I think that was pretty like we needed what we needed to know.
Yeah.
What was
But
important for the plot. And
I thought so
further on.
as well. It's just like I'm not the person to
No, sure, because you watched it. So
make
how
that
you know?
judgment, because I did watch it. So I of course wasn't confused by any of it. But you saying that you weren't either, and they explained everything that you needed to know to understand like how it fits into this story. Then yeah. But they did a good job of that.
And again, I have so many questions about the science of it all, but I shouldn't, because you should never question stuff like this. Just let it happen, I guess. There's a whole Temp V thing, because we saw what Temp V did to this bunny. I very much have questions about the science of that, but again, I shouldn't. But we at least know that what happened to happened to the
it's more
bunny.
like implications of what, like how it impacts the story is more.
Yeah, and like because then Butcher is kind of like so this is kind of what happens, or we guess that's what he's thinking, like what happened to him. That's
Yes.
or perhaps that it's gonna happen to him. Maybe something that he's gonna be afraid of, or like
Sure,
again,
sure.
I have questions.
I
I have questions about how that whole thing works. Like more or less the science of it. Like if it breaks out of him, doesn't it kill him like it killed the bunny? Like
Yeah, exactly. That's maybe that is like the end result is whatever's inside of him is just like truly just gonna kill him and then break out or whatever. And that's also, and seeing that maybe pushed him in the direction that he went down at the end of the episode, because he's like, damn, fuck, okay, that's what's gonna, like.
Yeah, and how much Temp V do you need to get before you get to that point? Because Huey got Temp V too, right? So is he harboring some weird ass anomaly inside of him?
Yeah, or maybe he didn't take as much.
Yeah, that's
as Butcher, and therefore it is not going to happen to him. But
like that's a lot of questions, and perhaps they're going to
Sure.
be answered, perhaps not, because maybe it's important, maybe it's not. And yeah, I think I have almost gotten everything out of my system. I just need to say that it was exceptionally touching.
the whole thing with Hugh Senior.
Hugh, yeah, and like the grief part of it, because we've just in this short this last week we've had some horrible tragic accidents and stuff like this in Denmark. Horrible stuff happening that has affected me very much. So that's also why I'm a little bit prone to, especially when it comes to death and everything, because I also have a thing with dying. I think most people are not comfortable with death, and like I straight up got like anxiety of dying. So like it's just hit a lot of things, and I'm already very vulnerable because of shit that happened in the real world. So yeah, that's just
This
just
just pushed it over the edge a little bit.
Yeah, so maybe I
seeing
just wanted
that.
to explain that a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very touching and good performances.
Like Simon Pegg in this one.
Gonna miss Simon Pegg.
Woo!
He didn't only come back to just lie still and sleep for X amount of episodes. Like he got this one to really show us some range that we know he's got range. And he's again gonna miss the guy. But should we do Danish Word of the Day and then wrap it up? Because this ended up being a long ass discussion. Again,
Really try to keep it short.
it's hard because so much is
So
happening.
much
There's so
stuff
much
is
to talk about with each and every character, and there's still so many things that we didn't even talk about. But have we ever translated sheep? Sheep?
No, sheep. I'm not sure.
I don't think we have, because those were some
sheep.
Those were some sheep. those killer sheep, man. Flying killer sheep. Why even?
And the ending, the credits song being McDonald had a farm.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing. That's so silly.
I love that, like the absurdity of it. But okay, sheep in Danish is
Får.
Yes.
And it's the same in English, that it's uncountable. It's the same word in plural.
Yeah.
And what's it called when it's only
one sheep, more several sheep.
Yeah,
you don't add any, same here. It's like it får, flere får, multiple sheep.
Yeah.
And the A with the O above it, and O. If you had seen that before. Yes. All right. That's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.